Get ready for some massive news. The Golden State Warriors are in a major off-season shakeup as we look at 3 stars who could be targets in a big trade. We break down why players like Leonard are suddenly in the crosshairs and what this means for the team's future.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Next up, we dive into the uncertainty surrounding the Warriors' coaching future. We explore reports that Steve Kerr may already have a new job lined up, as ESPN executives are aggressively lobbying him to make a move into the broadcasting world. But the Warriors are still fighting. We look at the postseason action where 5 former Warriors players are still on the court in the second round, featuring former assistants Kenny Atkinson and Mike Brown leading their teams. Finally, we get the latest on the intense negotiations between the Warriors and Steve Kerr. We find out what is happening in those crucial Monday meetings and what the final resolution might look like for the dynasty. The Golden State Warriors are reportedly considering a trade this offseason to bolster their contention chances, a move often driven by playoff disappointment. Analysis points to 3 players whose teams might be more motivated to trade, setting the stage for potential roster shifts. Leonard, despite not being eligible due to the Clippers' playoff exit, exemplifies the sentiment of a star looking for a new opportunity, with speculation that the Clippers will be eager to move him. In contrast, the Celtics are seen as having less incentive for a major trade. With Jason Tatum missing significant time due to an Achilles injury, and the team prioritizing salary shedding to manage repeater tax bills, their roster depth has been impacted. While the team secured the number 2 seed, the front office is expected to increase spending in the margins. However, the team faces introspection after a recent 3-1 lead loss to the 7th-seeded 76ers. While Tatum and Jaylen Brown are considered untouchable, center Andrew White emerges as the most likely trade chip. White's performance this season, including a sub-39.4% field goal percentage and a 32.7% three-point percentage, raises questions for a player earning $30.3 million. Despite defensive metrics, his secondary ball handling and passing skills are viewed as valuable assets for the Warriors. The most viable path for Golden State to acquire White involves a complex 3-team trade that facilitates the Celtics acquiring immediate win-now talent from another team. Meanwhile, the Denver Nuggets are in a difficult position. While too strong to fully rebuild, they are not poised for a championship run. Trading Jamal Murray is a possibility, but the market for a guard earning $50.1 million who has struggled in recent playoff appearances is uncertain. The Nuggets might look to trade Gordon, a Bay Area native valued at $32 million for 2026-27, though concerns remain about his physical durability following multiple injuries. The Warriors would desire Gordon, but the Nuggets are unlikely to pursue a pick-heavy package, suggesting a direct bidding war is improbable. The optimal scenario for the Warriors would involve a 3-team deal that allows the Nuggets to acquire quality role players and the third party to secure Golden State draft capital. Shifting focus to Kevin Durant, the landscape around the Rockets is critical. Following a challenging first season in Houston, questions remain about the team's commitment to him. The Rockets are at a crossroads. They could decide Durant is not what the young roster needs and initiate a trade, or they could solidify their allegiance. If a trade scenario emerges, the Warriors would be among the few likely suitors. While Durant may still wish to avoid a return to the Bay, the lack of a no-trade clause could force him back, with Jimmy Butler potentially being a key component in any potential return package. The future of the Golden State Warriors dynasty is in serious question following a disappointing performance that ended in a missed trip to the playoffs. With the team's trajectory uncertain, the status of head coach Steve Kerr has become a major talking point, with reports suggesting his future with the organization is in doubt. Adding to the uncertainty, Veteran player Draymond Green has also indicated that a return to the team may not be forthcoming. In response to this shifting landscape, a major broadcasting entity is reportedly stepping in to secure Kerr's career path. According to NBA insider Mark Stein, ESPN executives have been actively lobbying Kerr to transition back into the world of NBA broadcasting. Stein stated that league sources have informed the Stein line that ESPN's top executives are aggressively trying to persuade Kerr to return to broadcasting. Furthermore, it is expected that the Warriors will meet with Kerr as early as Monday to resume discussions regarding his contract status, with internal indications suggesting a potential path to a new deal that would retain him coaching Stephen Curry. Kerr has maintained a deep involvement in the NBA ecosystem throughout his career, having held various roles from front office positions to analyst capacities. This extended presence in the sport may be exactly what he needs at this juncture, given the significant toll of leading one of the league's greatest teams for a decade. While ongoing discussions about Kerr's prospects with the Warriors are anticipated, insiders suggest that if he does not return to the Bay Area, he is unlikely to remain unemployed for long. Meanwhile, sports writer Ernesto, a bilingual expert with over 8 years of experience covering the NBA, NFL, and MLB, continues to provide insightful analysis, blending sports psychology with detailed examination of player performance, team dynamics, and trade movements across various leagues. The Golden State Warriors still have a presence in the NBA postseason as the tournament heads into the second round. Although the team was eliminated in the play-in tournament, 5 former Warriors players are still competing on the court for a spot in the 2026 NBA championship run. 5 former Golden State players will be featured on the rosters of 3 of the teams advancing to the second round of the playoffs. Beyond the players, the Warriors coaching staff also has representation. Former Golden State assistants Kenny Atkinson, currently with the Cleveland team, and Mike Brown, with the New York squad, will be leading their respective teams into the Eastern Conference Finals. However, not every matchup features a former Warrior. The Lakers and the Thunder will not have any former Warriors on their rosters for the second round. The Detroit Pistons are the only other playoff team without any Warriors representation on their bench. This leaves one series in the second round that will not feature a notable former Warrior. Further details on which former players are still playing in the second round are available. ESPN is reportedly intensifying its efforts to persuade Steve Kerr to leave the Golden State Warriors. According to reports from Yahoo Sports and NBC Sports Bay Area, top ESPN executives are aggressively lobbying Kerr to return to NBA broadcasting. NBA insider Mark Stein reported on Sunday night that league sources indicated ESPN executives have been actively trying to convince Kerr to rejoin the broadcasting world. Stein noted that Golden State is expected to meet with Kerr as early as Monday to resume discussions regarding his status with the team. Sources suggest that the Warriors have competition for Kerr's services, and if he chooses to depart, he could secure another opportunity. Insider reports further indicated that the team has been working internally to find common ground with the 60-year-old on a new deal designed to retain him coaching Stephen Curry. Kerr's career trajectory includes a stint as a color commentator for Turner Network Television, alongside Marv Albert after his playing career concluded in 2003, followed by a role in the Phoenix Suns front office. Speculation has centered on Kerr potentially returning to broadcasting, with ESPN being a likely destination. Kerr and the Warriors are scheduled to meet again on Monday to discuss their future, following a previous meeting last week that included CEO Joe Lacob and General Manager Mike Dunleavy. The outcome of these discussions remains uncertain.